when you do, I wonder if I can make myself smaller. No, on TikTok, you can make yourself smaller. Okay, I'm not going to be on this long. I just want to talk about what PCOS is and my journey of discovering I have PCOS. So, I've never been formally diagnosed with PCOS, but we'll speak on it. So, in middle school, when I start going through my menstrual cycle, I used to have a really, really, really bad cramps, like unnormally bad cramps, like to the point where I would be in class with my head on my desk going through it. But I just thought that that was normal. That's not normal. Another sign that I had is when I was younger, like middle school and high school, it stopped once I got grown, but I went through a lifestyle change in high school, which I think is what helped it. We're going to talk about that too. But in middle school and high school, I would go like 3 months, 6 months without ever having a period. And I wasn't sexually active until my senior year, so I never thought I was pregnant because I wasn't having sex clearly. But so that is the first sign of PCOS is having irregular periods. Another thing is I struggled with my weight a lot. Middle school, high school. Middle school, I went through like weight fluctuations. Like I'd gain weight, lose weight, but I pretty much been doing that my whole life. My weight has fluctuated. And weight control, weight management is a sign of PCOS. PCOS makes it really hard for you to lose weight, and it also makes it really easy for you to gain weight. Also, I don't have like I'm hairy a little bit. I got hair on my arms a little bit, but it's not, you can't even really tell. And I do get like y'all see, I get like ingrown hairs right here and stuff. And but some women have it really bad. Like in middle school, there was this girl, she had like a full beard. And people used to make fun of her, but that it's PCOS. Like we don't talk about PCOS enough. So nobody knew what it was, but and she was kind of bigger. Like definitely could look at her and tell that she has PCOS. What else was I going to say? Also, a lot of women with PCOS, I'm going to show you this. It's called PCOS belly. And I know mine is not big, but like this little extra skin right here, even at my smallest, when I was like a size 7, size 9, I was fitting size 7s and size 9s, I still had this little skin. It's called PCOS belly. And it's like, that's also another way to tell that you have PCOS. Um, PCOS is also linked to diabetes because when I went to the gynecologist in middle school, because I was having irregular periods, I ended up going to the gynecologist to get put on birth control to try to regulate my periods and stuff. And when I went into the doctor or whatever, she told me, I told her all my symptoms and stuff. And she told me that that is like those were symptoms of pre-diabetes and diabetes. But because my lifestyle was so healthy, she was like, you're fine. I don't have to put you on medicine. Now, back to what I was saying, lifestyle change. I ended up like junior, I think senior year, I ended up becoming vegetarian. I still ate cheese and dairy and stuff. But I stopped eating meat and I just started eating a lot of vegetables and fruit and stuff like that. Like I was really serious about my diet. Like senior year, I didn't play. Like you could ask my family, like they would be going out to eat. They'd be getting like McDonald's. They'd be getting like steak and rib dinners. They'd be like, you sure you don't want anything? I'm like, no, I'm just going to eat my little healthy meal. And when I was like looking up what PCOS, they said that like lifestyle change, like having a healthier lifestyle change is something that helps with the symptoms. And once I changed my lifestyle, like once I stopped eating meat and started eating better and stopped eating like a whole bunch of processed stuff, I started having regular periods again. My cramps, I don't have, I still get a little bit of cramps, but all those like terrible cramps to where I'd be sick, those went away. So I do believe that lifestyle change definitely helps with PCOS. But when you are active and you're working out, it's better for you to do low impact workouts when you suffer from PCOS, because when you do like too like high intensity, you can become swollen, like you become inflamed. So that's why a lot of PCOS people have struggles with losing weight, because when you do, like when you overexert yourself with PCOS, it causes you to be inflamed and it causes you to look bloated. So it's a lot better to like walk, do the treadmill, like light, low impact workouts, and have like a healthy diet or whatever. That will literally, I dropped so much weight just by, I used to go on walks. I would do cardio every morning. I wasn't doing like super intense workouts. I would do cardio or do the elliptical. I'd go on walks, change my diet, and my PCOS, most of the symptoms went away. But I'm going to read you the Google definition of PCOS now that I'm done explaining it. And then I want to show you this product. That's some stuff that just came out within the last couple of years to help women with PCOS. And there's a whole bunch of different brands, but this is the one that I have, and this is the one I've been using. So PCOS is it's called polycystic ovarian syndrome. Oh, in my senior year when I went to the gynecologist, I also had a big ass cyst on my ovaries, which in the definition, that's how you get diagnosed. If you go and get an ultrasound and you have cysts on your ovaries, 9 times out of 10, you have PCOS. It's called polycystic ovarian syndrome. PCOS is a common normal disorder in women or in women of reproductive age caused by high androgen, which is a male hormone, which that's why when you see women with like thick ass mustaches or thick ass beards, love you, that comes from the male hormones. Like everybody produces male and female hormones. Men produce male and female hormones, and it's called testosterone. Women produce it too. But when it has like overproduction, like when you have it's too much, you get those like symptoms where you get like beards and stuff like that. It's because you're producing too many male hormones. But everybody produces male and female hormones, men and women. It's just obviously men are supposed to have more testosterone than women and vice versa. But anyways, so it says levels. It says leading to irregular periods, infertility, which a lot of people with PCOS struggle with having children. Hence, I've never been pregnant before and I'm 30. Acne, which that's not anything I ever struggled with. Frequently small filled sacs called cyst on the ovaries. It's a lifelong, love you too. It's a lifelong metabolic condition that may cause weight gain, insulin resistance, which is why it's linked to diabetes and diabetes. It says levels interfere with ovulation and menstruation regularly. Common signs include excessive body and facial hair, acne, thinning hair or alopecia, and weight gain. And y'all know my little edges has gotten thin. That's actually a sign of PCOS. It says long-term health, basically changing your lifestyle. And it says basically to get diagnosed is going to the doctor and getting an ultrasound. And if you commonly have cysts on your ovaries, is basically how they diagnose you. My doctor, my gynecologist never diagnosed me with PCOS because she probably didn't know what PCOS is. It's not very common and it's not very talked about, but it does affect a lot of women. So now to the vitamins. They have Happy Hormone PCOS multivitamins. It says ovarian support, cycle regularity, and hormonal support. And I'm going to read what it says. Women with PCOS are widely ignored. We want to change that. Perfect's Happy Hormones PCOS multivitamin is your up of the TMO sidekick of the adventure of healthier ovaries and a victorious PCOS journey. It says myoinstatol and D-chiroinstatol. The dynamic duo is made up of the two most effective ingredients that combat PCOS. They work together to combat insulin resistant and block male hormones. It says one dose is scientist recommendation. It says studies and trials have given omega-3 a standing ovation for promoting regular ovulation, which is like regular periods, taming androgens, which is male hormones, and even keeping the blood pressure and chronic inflammation in check, which I told you, like PCOS people, we suffer from inflammation. That's why doing too extreme of workouts is actually bad for you. The lower the impact, the better it is for us because we get inflamed. It says women with PCOS are 9 times more likely to have a magnesium deficiency in addition to zinc and D3. It says swoop in to combat even more deficiencies linked to PCOS. And I ordered this off of Amazon. It's called Happy Hormones. It comes with 30 servings. It says take 4 of these a day. I think I only do 2. I do half the dosage. But it says take 4 daily with water as directed by a healthcare professional. And this is what they look like. They're cute little pink pills. They're so cute. But yeah, this was my video about PCOS. And if you have any of these symptoms, obviously you can go and talk to your doctor if you want like an actual diagnosis. But if you have any of those symptoms, 9 times out of 10 you have PCOS. And you can order some vitamins to help with those symptoms. And that's it. That's all. I will link the vitamins so you guys can find them. But I'm about to get off. I love you guys. I love you too, Garrett.